Several years ago, I was cooking Thanksgiving dinner for my plant-based supper club, and I wanted to make a pumpkin pie, but I had several good recipes and I wasn't sure which one was the best. So what I decided to do was make 5 pumpkin pies. I had my guests taste test the recipes, and this perfect vegan pumpkin pie was the winner. So let me show you how I make it. As always, you will find the full recipe in the description box below or on my website, givethemsomethingbetter.com. We will start with 1 box of silken tofu. I am using Mori-Nu brand. I really like it because it comes in a range of firmnesses, but if you do not have this brand, you will want 12 ounces of extra firm silken tofu. This recipe is super easy. We just put everything into the blender, dump in your tofu, and then we're going to add some milk. I'm using Silk Next milk here, but you can use any other milk, and even coconut milk will make it a richer pie, but it will have a little bit of a coconut flavor. Add in the sugar, and then just 2 teaspoons of neutral oil, and you can use coconut oil here if you would like. Add some cinnamon, some pumpkin pie spice, and I do highly recommend that if your family has a favorite pumpkin pie recipe, you use those pumpkin seasonings in the ratio in this pie that you would in your traditional pie, and this pie will taste just like your traditional pie from childhood. Next, you will want to add in the agar, which is a seaweed product that works a lot like a gelatin. You can find it easily online or at an international market, and it does give the pie the best pumpkin pie texture that you. Now go ahead and blend that up, and you will want to add your pumpkin. Make sure the pumpkin is pumpkin puree, not pumpkin pie mix, because the pumpkin pie mix already has sugar and spices in. You just want the pumpkin puree. Blend one more time until completely smooth. To go to the pie crust. I am using a pie crust recipe that I found on natashaskitchen.com. I will link to her website down below. I simply replaced the butter that she used with Country Crock plant butter, and the crust came out very nicely. It was pretty easy to work with, and you can watch her video for some tips and tricks to use that crust. Pour that filling into the pie crust. This filling will fill a 9-inch deep pie pan. I'm currently using an 8-inch smaller pie pan, so I'm going to have a little leftover, which is great. Put that in the oven for about an hour, and make sure you follow the instructions carefully to make sure your pie is all done. Here it is, cooked and cooled, and we are ready to decorate. This is the look I was going for. I saw it in a magazine. I want to put a fluffy cloud of whipped cream with a bunch of cute little leaves. So I decided to try Silk and Country Crock whipped cream to see which one was best. If you want to see how that came out, you can check the link below, or I'll put a card in the upper corner here. I have these cute little leaf cookie cutters, and I use the leftover pie crust, and I cut out these cute little leaves. I took a few extra minutes and made some small marks in the leaves so they looked like real leaves, which is an extra step that you do not have to do, but it does make it look pretty. I'm going to add the whipped cream to my pie, which deflated a little bit in the fridge overnight. So if you are using the Country Crock whipped cream, I do highly recommend that you whip it the same day that you are serving the pie. If you want to see the whole video on that, again, it's in the description box below. I put on the little leaves, and let's see the difference between what I was going for and what I ended up with. I think I could have done much better if my whipped cream was fluffier, but I do think we have a beautiful pie. Doesn't our pumpkin pie look fabulous? I can't wait to taste it. This looks beautiful. It has just the right consistency of a regular pumpkin pie. Natasha's pie crust really did the trick. It's cooked all the way through. It's not soggy. Oh, it's so good. If you're looking for more Thanksgiving recipes, check the playlist in the description box below.